a couple weeks. I went home for a week and then I'm in kind of a job transition, so it's been a little crazy, but we're gonna get some videos done for you this week. Now this series is geared more for women. I've had some women message me talking about, they're not really comfortable with weightlifting or they don't really do it. You absolutely have to weightlift if you wanna have a really great physique, and it's gonna help you lose weight too, and here's why. The more muscle mass you have, the more calories you burn when you're at rest. So it's gonna increase your metabolism. So it's really important to strength train at least 2 to 3 days a week. You don't have to do a lot. So this little series here is just gonna get you started. All you need to use is a couple dumbbells, a bench, a mat, and one of the body balls. So it won't be something that you have to spend hours in the weight room doing or learn a lot of new pieces of equipment, things like that. All right, so we're gonna start with upper body. Now for most of these, I'm just gonna show you the exercises just using one size of dumbbells. But you really wanna push yourself. Use a weight that's fairly difficult. And with this, you're gonna do sets of 6 on everything. If you do 4 to 6 reps, which I know is a lot lower than maybe what you've heard, you're gonna get stronger and leaner, but you're not gonna bulk up. I know a lot of you kind of freak out when you hear weights. You think of like a female bodybuilder, but you're not gonna turn into that, I promise. There's, ways that you have to do that. Anyways, the first exercise we're gonna do is just a dumbbell bench press. All you're gonna do is grab a set of dumbbells. Make sure it's a weight that's challenging for you. All you're gonna do is sit on the bench, lean back, and you wanna make sure the dumbbells start at your chest height, and you're just gonna press straight up. And come back down, and back up. Do a set of 6, come up, and do 4 sets of 6 total. Now with a lot of exercises that I do, I like to get in the gym and get out. I don't want to spend an hour and a half lifting weights or running or anything like that. I don't want to do that. So what I do is I do my exercises back to back, but I'll work different muscle groups. So for instance, after I do the dumbbell bench press, I'm going to do the single arm row. So I'll put one weight down. You're going to put one knee on the bench and one hand on the bench. And all you're going to do is let the weight drop. Be sure to keep your back flat, and you're going to pull up to your chest. Again, you're going to do 6 on each side. Make sure it's a weight that's challenging for you. So do 4 sets of 6 on each and alternate back and forth. That's your first set of exercises. All right, the next 2 that we're going to do, again, you're going to work opposite muscle groups. If you go back to back between exercises, you can get in and get out a lot quicker. So the next one's an incline bench press, but it's a little different than the one you just did. Obviously, the bench is at an incline, it's elevated just a little bit. So I'm gonna lean back and I'm gonna press up like I did before. But on these, press one arm at a time. So you're gonna hold one weight up and press with one arm. So you're gonna do 6 on this arm, and then you're gonna do 6 on this arm. And then the following exercise, you're gonna go ahead and stand up, step to the side, bend at your hips and bend your knees just slightly, and you're gonna pull the weight up towards your bra line. And do 6 bent over rows. That's what these are called. Make sure you don't slump forward like this. That's really bad for your back. Keep your chest up, keep your shoulders back, and pull up. That's your second series. The past 2 series have worked both your chest and your back. So we're gonna do some exercises for your arms and for your shoulders. The first one we're gonna do is for your shoulders. Now when I'm lifting for arms and shoulders, again, I do a rotation. I go through 3 exercises and keep rotating. It saves time. I don't want to be in there forever, and I'm sure you don't either. All right, so what you're going to do for your shoulders, take the weights, lift them up next to your shoulders with your palms facing away from you or towards the mirror. There's probably going to be mirrors. And you're just going to press straight up, and then come back down and press straight up. This is for your shoulders. Again, it's a very basic exercise, super simple. When you get done with that, stand up, step to the side, bend your knees slightly. You never want to lock your knees out when you're exercising, because you can sometimes actually, if you're lifting too heavy, you can actually pass out. But it's just not good for your knees, because sometimes you can hyperextend your knees as well. All right, so keep those knees soft all the time. And what you're going to do is bicep curl. Obviously, you've seen this one before. Just do 6 curls. And then for your triceps, bring one foot forward and press your shoulders back, stick your chest out, bend your elbows, and then just press back and squeeze right at the end. And don't swing your shoulders. It's not a pendulum swing where I'm swinging my arms back and forth. My shoulders are back, and I'm just extending. I'm bending my elbow at 90 degrees and extending. Again, do 4 sets of 6. Just rotate through those 3 exercises, and that gives you a very basic upper body workout.